Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. And Jamie and I are out today and we are finishing putting our breeding pens for spring together. We figured before we move some boars into this pen, we are going to work on some nails. So these ones with the lighter colored nails are much easier than the black nails, but we've done a nail trimming video. We'll post that right here if you haven't seen that. But we're gonna try and flip these girls up and get their nails done before we move them to their new pens. You don't normally get to see this side of the pig's face. You can see her nails. We'll get them trimmed up and check them out. Well, here's a little after pick. These nails have never been trimmed, so they were a little tougher than what we're used to. We need to get the grinder and flatten these bottoms out a little bit, but they're looking a lot better than they were. All right, we've got our first girls moved here. We put them right out back so we can see them. And this pen does not have its boar yet. We talked about getting Walter back. We're not getting Walter, but we've got a different boar coming. It's a different line than what we have. And it's a friend of ours. So he will be coming here in a week or so. But these are the two females that he is going to be in with, and that's two Luis and who's that one? Thistle. So that will be upcoming in a video. Who is going in with them. We're kind of excited to just have a different line of boar coming to our farm. So the other one we've got to move right now is Millie, and Millie is the one we thought was pregnant but did not take. And Millie is going over here where we just took two of those pigs out. There is one more pig in there. We'll check her out when we get there, but we should be able to take her right out from the barn here because she's inside now. So we'll just try to bring her out this way. Millie, hey, Millie, come on. Oh, let's go. You're gonna have a friend here. All right, so if you guys remember, Millie was in with Walter and she did not take. Looks like she might be in heat. She's kind of dripping fluid from the back. I bet you she might, once we bring the boar in with her, she might get bred, which is kind of a good thing. So let's make sure we keep Callaway. But so Millie, what's that pig in there called? Dandelion. So Millie and Dandelion are gonna be in. Yeah, I gotta run down and turn this charger off. Check her when you put her in there. I think she's in heat.
Might be.
So we'll show you that in just a minute here. I gotta run down here and turn this charger off because they're waiting for me at the fence. It's off. All right, this time of year there's been some poop. Obviously nothing's growing, so we're just gonna rake the pen up and use this same pen since it's already set up. So once she plugs that in, I'm going to not plugs it in. Once she pushes that fence in, I'm gonna turn this back on. There we go. All right, so this is Millie. Who's that, Thistle, you said? Yeah. Yeah, Jamie says she thinks she's probably in heat. kind of show you guys. It's just a little bit of fluid leaking from back there. Sometimes, yeah, we'll try the, she's not moving while I'm sitting on her, so she could be, well, she moved there. She might be close to going into a standing heat. So we're gonna get some boars moved in now. There's Thistle and Millie. They're gonna be paired up with one of our boars here on the farm. We'll go check out who that is in just a minute. All right, and our last female getting moved for the spring litters is over here, and we've had a bunch of great name suggestions. We haven't picked a name for her yet, but it's this big black gilt here on the end. And we're not gonna move her too far. And Jamie's here, so this will be easier to get her out. But, maybe not.
She was right there.
Oh, so she's coming right over here. Got a pig loose set up right in there, so she is going to be in that pen. So let's see, with so many pigs in there, it does make it a little bit more difficult to get a pig out, at least the one you want. Let's see what we can do here. Get these leaves off the fence first. What do you think? Well, almost. We'll see what we can do. Got her out. Always a lot easier with help. Just got to get this one opened up, and these leaves do build up on these fences, but it does not take that much, if any, charge out, so it's not a big deal. That'd have been solid. Oh, this is the one we had to pound in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, last female in for our spring litters. Now, well, just like last time, let's get all the boars moved and we'll see who's in with who. Okay, so this is who we have brought in. We've got Gordon here, who's the older of the boars. And not saying that Phil couldn't get the job done. He's about, what is he, 8 months or so, I think?
Yeah, he's 8 months.
He's 8 months, so we just brought him in here. We don't care which one gets the job done. When we send off testing, we can tell which boar it is. So we just wanted to get him out, and we don't want him to be by himself, obviously, because the other boar is moving into a different pen too. So our black gilt here, this will be her first litter, and it'll be a first litter for either one of these boars as well. So we will keep an eye on and see when it happens. To our best anyway. It's hard to see it happen all the time. And then it might be a surprise litter, but if we were betting, we would say it's going to be Gordon. So one more pen to get a boar across, and it is Tuck. He's back in the woods by himself, so let's go get him out and bring him across to the last pen. All right, never fails. Every time the boars move, they think they're headed towards a fight. And now he realizes, well, maybe these aren't males in here. So this is a thing the boars do all the time. They start chomping around and get real foamy, real excited. And you always want to kind of just be aware, because you never know. They're getting to the, at least ours are getting to the size where they can do some damage. Their tusks are kind of big. But so this is Tuck, Millie, and Thistle.
No.
No?
Tuck, Millie, Dandelion.
Dandelion. That's a dandelion, not a thistle. So he's gonna have a chance with 2, and we're hoping Millie's was just a fluke that she didn't take last time, and so hoping that she'll have another nice litter of piglets. She's had 2 or 3 already here on the farm, and excited for more from her. So like I was saying, this is Tuck's first litter with us. Has he had other litters at his old farm? He did have some other litters at his old farm. I don't think Dandelion's in heat right now, but I thought Millie might be, so we'll see. She's more interested in food right now. But so we've got 6 different breeding pens for spring litters. If you haven't seen the last video, we'll post that here. Those were the first 3 pens we put together, and today was the last 3 pens. We're obviously waiting for the other boar to come to the litter up there by the house, and then everybody will be all set. So the only thing left will be the waiting game. So if these guys take within a couple weeks, we should have late March babies. Let's check it out, Millie. I'm assuming Millie's not quite in heat right now since she's running away from him. But anyway, an exciting time. If everybody takes, that will be 8 litters on the farm in the spring. That's the most we've had. Should be a really exciting time and a lot of good videos. So we hope you guys had a great Christmas. I'm assuming she's not in heat. So hope you guys had a great Christmas. Make sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget to make the change. All right, I wasn't wrong. She is in heat. Piglet's on the way.